The goal isn't just to keep your kids safe from every struggle. It's to show them they're strong enough to face it.
That's a good one, man. As dads, are you protecting your kids from struggle or preparing them to face it?
I think too often with my son, I didn't prepare him to face it always. Helped him probably with homework and that type of thing too much. My dad may have done the same for me, but I don't think that's doing your kids a service. Now, Alex turned out amazing, right? But as I look back on it, we weren't the type of parents, Paul, that would defend him if he got in trouble in school or something like that. You have those parents that, oh, not my Johnny. He didn't do anything wrong. And that's very common these days. I know a lot of people that are educators, and they say it's just ridiculous how many parents stand up for their kids in the wrong situation. The kid cheated or whatever. Their kid punched someone else in the face, right? And not my son. He didn't do anything wrong. But I think we should definitely let them struggle, let them learn the hard way far more often than society does, especially these days.
I think of it's a quote I heard, and I don't think there's an exact author to it or speaker to it, but it's more important to prepare your kids for the path than to prepare the path for your kids. And it's the same thing you're saying. Like if you go through and you clean up any mistakes or any struggles that they have and make their life super easy, and it sounds weird saying easy, right? If you make it so they don't have any struggles, then eventually you're going to get to a point where you haven't prepared them to face adversity, to face struggles, to face tough decisions. So what are they going to do? Most likely probably crumble in the face of that. Opposed to the opposite, if you prepare them in a controlled setting at home throughout different challenges or different chores or different things, sports are a huge one.
Mm-hmm.
If you prepare them through those things, they're more confident in their abilities when they face those decisions, when they face those tough times. Like I think back to football, man. Like I always bring this up usually on the Wednesday one from the football field, the fatherhood. All the different lessons I learned in sports, my parents got me in those, but they didn't solve those for me. They let me figure those out, controlled in a setting with good coaches on the football field. Your family will inherit more than just your bank account. They'll inherit your habits, your mindset, and the example that you left for them. And that's why we built Brotherhood Forged. We wanted to leave behind more than that so our family had something to build off of. Inside, you'll find a community for men who want to leave a legacy worth following. You'll find coaching, accountability, and brotherhood all in one place. The link is in the show notes. Come join us. I think I'd like the two-a-days, the hot practices, 90 degrees sometimes, especially out in Missouri. My parents weren't there to make it okay for me. They didn't have a Gatorade in the sideline for me, but they talked to me beforehand. They talked to me afterhand. Hey, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing for your body? Are you drinking water like you're supposed to? Are you eating nutrition like you're supposed to? Are you taking care of yourself? They didn't solve it for me, but they helped me solve it along the way. And I think that truly is our role and our responsibilities to prepare your kids for that path instead of preparing that path for your kids.
If you protect them from every hard thing, you kind of rob them of resilience. And like Alex saw me going through the radiation, the multiple surgeries, the recovery. I hope what he saw was endurance. I was never poor, pitiful me guy, right? I fought hard, and I think that taught him way more than, me handling it another way than maybe comfort could have ever taught him. So yeah, I didn't do everything right, but I think we did a lot of things right at the same time. And I look back on sports, as you said, that because there are parents that no matter what goes down the field, they're like, oh, poor baby, right? And they coddle the child, and that kid becomes the teammate that no one wants.
Mm-hmm.
The kid that builds that resilience, like what you were taught, right? That's going to fight tooth and nail for his team. He's going to be the teammate everybody wants. That's the son, that's the daughter that I would be proud of raising. I don't know if I put that right. Does that make sense? It's just off the top of my head, but that's what comes to mind.
Yeah, no, I like it, man. I think you made a great point about the opportunity. Every time you go through something, you have an opportunity to teach your kids through their own steps through it. And if you take that away from them, like you said, you take away their resiliency, but also you have the opportunity to model it for them too. When you go through hard things yourself, like you talked about, how do you want to model this for your kids? How would you want them to handle a similar situation based off how I model it? Because like we talk about so often, it's caught, not taught. So if I'm telling them something but then not doing it on my own when I face a hard thing, then they're going to fall back on that too. And your other example too about the sports stuff, man, think about those parents that if something doesn't go right,
Look,
oh, it's the coach's fault. You didn't do anything wrong. It's not your fault. But what
the
are you teaching
refs.
your kid? Yeah, right. Or the refs. Like
Yeah.
there's so many things that you can't control. And it's always going to be in life. There's going to be things you can't control. But how do you respond to it? How do you show up? And what mindset and attitude do you keep going with? And if you take that opportunity away from them, that will carry through with life as well. And we all know this. There's people that we see all the time or talk to or work with, whatever it is. The excuse person.
Oh,
That wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. That's your fault. Bro, you got to find some ownership there, right? It's in all of us. We all have to own
yeah.
what we can own, and it takes a lot to do that. But I think those lessons from childhood really carry over far greater than a lot of us can imagine.
That type of parent that gives all the excuses, those kids grow up to be adults, and the cycle goes on and on and on. And you work with those people. I work with those people. They're just whiners that it's everybody's fault that this project failed or this didn't happen. Look in the mirror, folks. It's right there. The answer's right there. So the impact, the long-term impact when you raise children that way is it affects society. And look at our society that today.
Mhm.
We're weak. We have a weak society. Period. Don't like it. Don't listen. But our society is weak and we need to step up.
Resilience is huge, man.
Mm.
So if this resonated at all, if this is something to think about, remember that quote. It's more important to prepare your kids for the path than to prepare the path for your kids. Give your kids one safe, discomfortable rep, whether it be a workout, a little challenge at home, whatever it is, a hike, a tough chore, something together. Teach them something. Do something with them that teaches them that they can do hard things.
Let them fall. Let them skin their knees. Maybe help them get back up. But they're going to fail. They're going to fall. It's okay. Just support them as they heal. Be blessed, y'all.
See you guys.